Hi everyone, this is Anam. Welcome to PhD Jobs and Admission. So in today's lecture, we are going to see research methodology MCQs for your upcoming UGC NET examination for Paper 1 June session 2024. So see, we are taking each and every unit and we'll cover syllabus for each and every unit. We'll cover single point for each and every unit. Okay, so in research methodology, we'll see and we'll cover every points like research ethics, okay, how to perform research, how to write research proposal, how to write research paper, okay, what is research steps, research types. So we'll cover one by one everything in each and every lecture. Okay, so previously we saw logical reasoning MCQs, mathematical reasoning MCQs from the basic. Okay, now in today's lecture we'll see research methodology MCQs and you will get explanation for each and every question. So please watch this video till the end. And very important thing, for your paper 1 and for your paper 2, we are providing you complete study material, and for that please contact us on this given number, and you can also visit our app, which is Global Online app, so you can access our course in one click only. Okay, so let's begin with the today's lecture. तो जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो, पेपर 1 में हम आपको कंप्लीट स्टडी मटेरियल प्रोवाइड करते हैं, जिसमें आपको वीडियो लेक्चर्स देखने मिलते हैं हर एक यूनिट पर, जैसे कि रिसर्च एप्टीट्यूड, टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड, मैथमेटिकल रीजनिंग, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग, डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन, हर एक यूनिट पर आपको डिटेल में हर एक वीडियो मिलेगा, जिसमें कि हम आपको कंप्लीट सिलेबस हम आपको कंप्लीट करवाते हैं। आपको थ्योरी लेक्चर्स भी मिलेंगे, आपको MCQs लेक्चर भी मिलेंगे, किस तरीके से क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करना है, सारी चीजें हम आपको यहाँ पर प्रोवाइड करेंगे। देन मॉक टेस्ट हम आपको प्रोवाइड करते हैं। टोटल 20 मॉक टेस्ट है, हर एक मॉक टेस्ट में 40 to 50 MCQs हमने कवर कर रखा है। तो उस तरीके से आपके 1000 to 1200 तक MCQs हम यहाँ पर आपके करवाते हैं हम आपको प्रैक्टिस मॉक टेस्ट में। देन आपका टॉपिक वाइज प्रैक्टिस MCQ सेशंस होते हैं, ठीक है। आपको टॉपिक वाइज MCQs हम प्रोवाइड करेंगे, प्लस प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस भी हम आपको सॉल्व करवाएंगे। देन फुल सिलेबस नोट्स हम आपको प्रोवाइड करेंगे, नोट्स में इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट को हाईलाइट आपको मिलेगा। देन कहाँ से आपको कितना रीड करना है, इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स हमारे खुद के बनाए हुए नोट्स से, ठीक है। तो इस तरीके से नोट्स में आपको काफी कॉन्सेप्ट आपके क्लियर होते हैं अगर आप एक बारी भी उसे रीड करते हो तो। एंड PDF जिसमें हमने 2000 से भी ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस को कवर कर रखा है, ठीक है। तो ये सारा कंटेंट आपको बाइलिंगुअल लैंग्वेज यानी हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों लैंग्वेजेस में देखने मिलेगा। काफी कम प्राइस में काफी अच्छा कोर्स हम आपको प्रोवाइड करते हैं, जिससे कि आप आपके 1 अटेम्प्ट में ही UGC नेट एग्जामिनेशन को क्लियर कर पाओगे। तो जिसके लिए अगेन स्क्रीन पर इस दिए गए नंबर पर व्हाट्सएप के थ्रू आप हमें कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हो, और हमारे इस ऐप पर भी विजिट करके स्टडी मटेरियल को एक्सेस कर सकते हो। लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगा, जिसमें आपको डेमो लेक्चर्स भी हमारे देखने मिलते हैं। 1 क्लिक में ही आपको स्टडी मटेरियल एक्सेस करने मिलता है, जहाँ जाकर आपका टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होगा, ठीक है। साथ ही साथ आपको पेपर 2 का भी स्टडी मटेरियल हम प्रोवाइड करते हैं, जिसमें हम आपको नोट्स प्रोवाइड करेंगे एंड मोस्ट एक्सपेक्टेड MCQs हम आपको प्रोवाइड करेंगे। आप जैसे कि देख सकते हो यहाँ पर इन सारे सब्जेक्ट्स का हम आपको पेपर 2 का स्टडी मटेरियल प्रोवाइड करेंगे। अगेन बायलिंगुअल लैंग्वेज में आपको ये कंटेंट देखने मिलेगा, जिसके लिए अगेन स्क्रीन पर दिए गए नंबर पर हमें कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हो, और यू कैन ऑल्सो विजिट अवर ऐप विच इज ग्लोबल ऑनलाइन ऐप। लिंक अगेन डिस्क्रिप्शन में हम आपको प्रोवाइड कर रखते हैं, जिससे कि आप 1 क्लिक में ही स्टडी मटेरियल को एक्सेस कर पाओ। तो अब हम ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करते हैं, चलते आज के सेशन को हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। So first question here is, a blueprint of a research work is called. So here what they are asking in this question, another name for blueprint. Okay, so what is blueprint? Okay, what is the term blueprint mean? Okay, so we'll see the basic meaning of blueprint. So blueprint means planning. Okay, blueprint means planning, and another name for blueprint is research design, or you can say research design is also known as blueprint, and blueprint is also known as research design. Okay, so basically blueprint means what? Planning. Okay, so in research the second step of research is research design. Okay, research design is the second step of research methodology. Okay, second step of research design, in which researcher plans everything, like how they will collect data, how they will lay down hypothesis, how, where they will select sample, okay, all that thing, whichever they will going to perform in your in their research, okay, they everything was planned, okay, whatever you are going to do in your research, you plan before, and according to your plan you perform your research, okay, that is known as research methodology. I hope you understand the meaning of blueprint, which is known as planning, and blueprint is also called as research design, okay. So we'll see incorrect options as well, so that you can see the what is the difference between blueprint and another options, okay, how the correct answer came, okay. So you should know the different whatever the remaining incorrect option and their meaning, okay. So we'll see option A here is research problem. So what is research problem? Research problem is nothing but on which you are going to do your study, okay, one topic of your research, or a problem or a research question on which you are going to find out some solution, that is known as research problem, okay. In research problem you are not going to plan anything, okay, that's why here option A is incorrect. Then option C here is research tool. So what is research tool? Research tool is nothing but, or you can say research tool is a device or instrument which is used to collect a data. Like for you can say, for example, question is, okay, question is surveys. Through surveys you can find out and you can collect a data through interviews, okay, through interviews and through observations, okay. From these tools, you can find out or you can collect data to perform your research. Okay, so research tool is nothing but an instrument which is used to collect a data in research. Okay, so here in research tool again, you are not going to plan anything. So that's why here option C is incorrect. Then option D here is research methods. What is research methods? In which in research you can, by performing different methods, you can perform your research, you can find out some solutions, okay, like experimental method, okay, qualitative method, quantitative methods. Again, this is the method, you are applying some method to solve for solving your research problem, okay. You are not planning anything in research methods, so that's why here option D is also incorrect. So for this question, option B here is the right answer, research design. So blueprint of research work is called research design. Next, find mode for the following data set. So what is your data set? 19, 24, 28, 29, 30, 34, 38, 42, 49, 51, 51, 61 and 64. Okay. So for solving this question, you should know the meaning of mode, because what they are asking here, find mode. Okay. So what is mode? So as you all know, mean, median and mode, they are the measures of central tendency. Okay. So for solving this question, you should know first of all the meaning of mode. So what is mode? Mode is the value in your data set that occurs the highest number of times. Okay, that's it. Very simple question. Okay, the value which occurs the highest number of times in your data set or in your observations. So here which value is repeating again and again? Only 51, which is only 2 times. So here what will be your value of mode? Here is 51. That's it. Very simple question. And in many government universities they repeated same question like this. Okay, so here for this question option A here is the right answer. For this data set the value of mode will be 51. Next question. Action research means. So in this question what they are asking, the meaning of action research, or you can say the definition of action research. So we'll see what is action research. So here the meaning itself defines the name itself defines the meaning. So action means what? Immediate. Okay, immediate. And remember, action research means, and in action research researcher solves problem immediately. Okay, so remember, whenever action research word came, you should focus on the word immediate. Okay, because in action research, researcher solves problem which, and researcher always solves problem which is
immediate problem. Okay, it should not a very time taking problem which taking for 2 to 4 days. No, immediate problem. Okay, so remember, action research means in action research researchers solve immediate problem. Okay, let's say for example, teacher, okay, in a classroom teacher is teaching something. Okay, teacher is teaching some concept, and uh, students are not understanding this concept. Okay, students are not understanding this concept. So in this case, what teacher will do? Okay, what teacher will do? Teacher will change his or her teaching method. Okay, so teacher will change her teaching method and teacher will re-explain that concept so that student can easily know what is the concept. Okay, so here what teacher is doing? Teacher is immediately solving this problem. Okay, teacher here is immediately solving this problem. So remember, action research is generally you can say action research is generally seen in teaching field. Okay, so here remember, action research means a research initiated to solve an immediate problem. Okay, so here option C is the right answer, and we will see incorrect options as well. Here option A is a longitudinal research. Longitudinal research means a research which goes for long period of time. Longitudinal, the word longitudinal, the meaning of longitudinal word is long. Okay, for long period of time. But in action research, the researcher solves problem which is immediate, not for long period of time. That's why here option A is incorrect. And option B here is applied research. So remember, the action research is a type of applied research. Okay, action research is a type of applied research. But what is applied research? In applied research, researchers solve problem which is specific. Okay, not journal, and it should not be immediate problem. Okay, so here again option B is also incorrect. For this question, option C here is the right answer. Next question. So question 4 here is find median for the following data set: 19, 24, 28, 29, 30, 34, 38, 42, 49, 51, 51, 61 and again 64. The same data set. Okay. So here what they are asking here, the value of median. Okay. We have seen mode. Okay. Mode means what? The value or you can say the number that occurs the highest number of times in your data set. Okay, and median means what? The middle value. Very simple. Okay, middle, or you can say the center value of your data set. Okay, so for finding median, you should know the some steps for finding the value of median. Okay, so we'll see step by step, very easy. You should only know what are these steps. Okay, so take screenshot or you can also make your own notes. So here steps of finding for median value is, first step here is arrange the scores in a numerical order. Okay, you have to arrange your data or your scores in lower to highest order. Okay, so here there see here they have already given us in proper numerical order, lower number to highest number. Okay, so here no need to arrange the data in a numerical order. So here step 1 is clear. Okay, then step 2, you should know the data is odd and even. Okay, for step 2 you should know the data is odd or even. Okay, then what is step 3 is, if your data is odd or if your scores is odd, then the value of median is only 1. Okay, median value will be only 1, or you can say middle or center value of your data set is only 1. In case if your data is even, then in that case your median value should be 2. Okay, so how you should count what is what your data set is odd. Okay, is your data set is odd or even? So for that step 5 is very important. Count how many scores you have. Okay, so we'll count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13. Okay, so here there are total 13 numbers. So 13 is a number which is an odd number, means here whatever they have and whatever they have given us, the data set is an odd data. Okay, so in this case the value of your median is only 1. That means you have to count your data and select middle value from right side as well as left side. Means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, and from right side 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. On from left side as well as from right side, on 7th number, which number or which data is coming? 38 number. That means in this data set the 38 number is your middle value or median value or your center value in your data set. So that's why here correct option is option D, 38. So here your median value is 38. Next, so research method is a part of. So what they are asking, the research method is a part of what? A research problem or research techniques or an experiment or research methodology. We have to find out. So remember, what is research method? Research method means in research, by using different methods, basically you collect your data and you solve your research problem. Okay, so what are research methods? Like experimental research, qualitative methods. Okay, experimental method, qualitative method, quantitative methods, exploratory methods. Okay, by using these different methods, you perform your research, you collect your data and you analyze on that data, and you or performing or for the steps you solve that problem. Okay, so this is research method. So basically research method is your different methods in research which is used to collect data. Okay, so what they are asking, research method is a, so remember research method is a part of research methodology, because in research methodology you perform different steps like this. Okay, in first step you define your problem, then you plan how you will further going to do your research, every planning blueprint which is known as blueprint. Okay, then after that you select your research method, by using which method, experimental, qualitative or quantitative, you are going to perform your research. So here research method is a part of research methodology. This whole steps are the part of research methodology only. Okay, so here remember research methodology or a research problem, or you can say research techniques or research and experiments. These are the part of research methodology. And remember research method is also a part of research methodology. Okay, so here option D is the right answer, and we'll see what is incorrect options. Okay, what are incorrect options? So here option A is problem. Problem, what is problem? Problem is the step, or you can say a first step of research methodology in which you define your problem. Okay, and you cannot say research method is a part of research methodology. A problem is basically you lay down your problem, you define your problem. So here option A is incorrect. Then option B, research techniques. So remember research techniques is also known as research method. Okay, research technique is also known as research methods. So research method is also known as research techniques. Method is what the another name for technique. So the research method and research techniques are same. So obviously here option B is incorrect. And option C, an experiment. No, method, yes, method should be an experiment, but methods are too many methods in research: qualitative, quantitative, experimental, descriptive method. Okay, so here option C is also incorrect. For this question, research method is a part of research methodology. Option D here is the right answer. Next question. Facts or informations are analyzed and critical evaluation is made in. So what they are asking in this question, the fact and the whatever information you have, you are analyzing that information and you are doing your critical evaluation. So what you are doing, and these things in which research you generally do, they are asking in this question. Okay, so remember if you have an already information, okay, if you have already information, and what you are doing, on that information you are performing your experiments, and you are doing your any activities, and you are analyzing that information. Okay, what you are doing, you are analyzing that information, and you are making critical evaluation. Critical evaluation is nothing but you are observing. Okay, you are analyzing, you are observing that information, whether that information whether that informations are correct or not, or you are analyzing, you are doing your depth study, in-depth study. Okay, so these methods are all these things we generally do in analytical research. So you might have listened the word analytical chemistry. In analytical chemistry, chemists, or you can say scientists generally, they have already information. They have already data. They perform their experiments. Okay, they do their activities and they analyze that data. They observe that data and they generally do in-depth study, and they find out whether that information are correct or not, and um, further that results, that conclusions are correcting are coming correct or not. Okay, so remember, if you have already information and you are analyzing that information, it's come under analytical research. Okay, so here option C here is the right answer, or you can say this is the definition of analytical research. We'll see remaining option which are incorrect. Here option A is survey. So by performing survey, what researchers do? They collect data. Okay, they collect data. In survey, remember, already data or already information is not present. By performing survey or through survey, researcher collect data. So here option A is obviously incorrect. Then option B, action research. In action research, researcher generally solves a problem which is immediate problem solving research. Okay, so here you are not solving any problem. Okay, you are just analyzing. You have already information, you are just analyzing, you are not solving here any problem. So here option B is incorrect. And option D here is pilot study. What is pilot study? Pilot study means trials. Okay, you are doing generally in pilot study, researcher try some study and they see whether the study is flexible or not, or feasible or not. Okay, so here in pilot study, researcher performs their study in a small scale, and if that study is successful, then only they further move that study to large scales. Okay, so here in pilot study, again you do not have already information, so that's why here option A is option D is incorrect. So for this question, if you have already information, you are doing your experiments, you are doing your activity, and you are analyzing your information, and you are doing in-depth study, that means it is known as analytical research. So here option C is the right answer. Next, which of the following should you think about when you preparing for your sample size? So what they are asking here, if you're selecting your samples for your study, so which points or which things you should uh, think about it. Okay, so remember, what is sample, how you collect your sample. Okay, so remember, you have a population. Okay, so remember, researchers generally don't perform research on whole population. Researchers select some members from your population which becomes their samples. Okay, if I am researcher and I am selecting my samples from the population, so what should I think about? Okay, so remember, we'll see options and we'll see what are the correct option and what are the incorrect option, on which option we should think or on which option we should not think. So here option A here is the sample frame and the sampling strategy. Yes, this is very important. If you are selecting your sample size, so for that the sample frame is very important. What is sample frame? A list in which your population members are present. Population members names are present. Okay, in a proper list. So you should make your sample frame, you should make your list in which the whole population members' names are mentioned. Okay, and sampling strategy. Strategy means how you are selecting your samples. You are selecting randomly, or you are selecting your according to your convenience. Okay, so this is matter. So here you should think the sampling frame or the sampling strategy while selecting your sample size. Then here option B is ethical issues that might arise. Yes, you should think about ethical issues. Okay, you should not bias here. Okay, you should perform your research by using a proper manner or proper method, by using proper methods. Okay, you should not be biased here. So ethical issues should be matter when you are selecting your sample size. So here option B is also correct. Then option D, budget. Yes, if you are selecting your sample size, so your sample size should be under your budget, not above your budget. Okay, then only you can perform your study. So here budget, you should also think about your budget when you are selecting your, or when you are preparing your sample size. So here option A, B and C, all these options are correct. That's why here correct option is option D, all the above. Next. So here question is bibliography means. So what is bibliography? You have to tell here. So remember, bibliography comes in extra chapters. Okay, extra chapter in your research paper, or you can say in your research reports. So what is bibliography? Basically, the simple meaning of bibliography is list of references. Okay, list of references. Okay, references means what? Previously whatever researcher did their work, they mentioned there. So list of reference is nothing but bibliography. So bibliography means a list of books or research paper in which researcher mentioned their work, whatever they did work in their research, they mentioned the list of books or in a research paper. So here option C is the right answer for this question. Okay, so we'll see options which are incorrect also. Okay, so here option A is footnotes. Footnotes means what? Footnotes are the notes that indicates in your text with numbers and place at the bottom of your proper page. Okay, in every page you can see in every page, in particular XYZ book and in XYZ novel, and in your research report. Basically in your research report, let's say example of your research report, you can see on every page there are notes that indicates your text with numbers they placed in the bottom of that page. So that is known as footnotes. In footnotes they did not mention their references. So yeah, so here option is the incorrect option. Then option B, quotations. Quotations means what? A passage refers to or a particular personality told that sentence. So generally researcher put that sentence in a quotation marks. That is known as quotations. So again, quotations means means not that reference. The whatever researcher did their works, they did not mention in the quotations. Okay, quotation means you can say passage refers to, or you can say the personalities which told that specific sentence. Okay, so here option B is also incorrect. And option D, biography. As you all know, biography usually written history of a person's life. So here option D is also incorrect. So for this question, option C here is the right answer. Next. The value of Carl Pearson's coefficient of correlation cannot be. So what they are asking this question, the Carl Pearson coefficient value cannot be from this following options. Okay, we have to tell which value cannot be a Carl Pearson's coefficient value. So remember, in correlational research there is a coefficient called Carl Pearson's coefficient, and remember Carl Pearson's coefficient tell us whether the two variables are positively, or you can say positive perfectly correlated, or perfectly negative correlated. So remember, Carl Pearson's coefficient values lies between -1 to +1. Okay, and in middle 0 will come. So minus 1 to plus 1. So here what they are given us, what are the values which they have given us? Plus 1 and minus 1. Plus 1 means what? The positive correlation between the variable, perfectly positive, okay. And minus 1 means what? Negative, perfectly negative correlation, okay. Perfectly negative correlation between the two variable, okay. Perfectly positive correlation means what? The both variables move in a upward direction. Like if I am doing study daily for 4 hours and I am doing daily study, okay, in a heavy amount, then what will happen? My marks will also increase. So what happened here is both the variables are moving in a same direction, and that's why it is known as positive correlation. If the variables moves in opposite direction, that it will be known as negative correlation. Like you can say, if I am doing exercise daily, okay, then what will happen to my weight? My weight will automatically start decreasing. So here what is happening? One variable is going in upward direction and second variable is going in a downward. It means what? In a opposite direction. The variables are moving in opposite direction. That means they are perfectly negative correlated. If the variables are moving in the same direction, that means the relation between these two variables are positively correlated, okay. And 0 means there is no relation between the variable, okay. So here plus 1 and minus 1 means what? Positive, perfectly positive correlation between these two variable, and minus 1 means negative correlation. So yes, plus 1 and minus 1 value lies on this scale. Again here we'll see directly option C, 0. Yeah, 0 means what? There is no relation. And plus 0.5, yes, plus 0.5 lies something between 0 to plus 1, and minus 0.5 lies between 0 to minus 1 to 0, okay, between minus 1 to 0. So in this scale, minus 0.5 or plus 0.5 is also occurring. But you can see here plus 2 or minus 2 cannot be the value of Karl-Pearson's coefficient, because the Karl-Pearson's coefficient, the definitions tells us the value that lies between minus 1 to plus 1. Then it is known as Karl-Pearson's coefficient. So plus 2 and minus 2 are not lying this region. That's why here option 2 is the right answer. The value of Karl-Pearson's coefficient cannot be plus 2 or minus 2. So here option B here is the right answer. Next, treatment is another term used for. So here in this question, what they are asking, treatment. This word treatment variable is another name for which variable? Dependent variable, independent variable, or an extraneous variable. So remember, as you all know, in an experimental research, okay, researchers find out whether the independent variable is affecting or independent variable is showing some effect on dependent variable or not, okay. So let's say one example, a very easy example. If I am doing exercise, okay, if I am doing exercise daily, then what will happen to my weight? My weight will automatically starts decreasing. So it's depend how many hours I am doing exercise, what what type of exercise I am doing daily, okay. So here the amount of exercise matters, okay, the type of exercise matter, okay, the days, how many days I am performing my, and how many days I'm doing exercise, that matters. Then only you can see its effect on your weight, okay. My weight is decreasing very fast or very slowly, or my weight is still moderate, okay. So here as you can see here is I'm doing treatment on my independent variable, because I'm changing it. I'm first of all I'll see how many days I'm doing exercise, Monday to Friday or Monday to Sunday. Then I'm next, what I will see, the amount of exercise, how many hours I'm doing exercise, 1 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, and 4 hours, and next thing is type. which type of exercise I am doing. Okay, so these terms are matter. So what I am doing, I am treating my independent variable. I am saying for which a variable and for which reason my dependent variable is affecting. So here, remember, independent variable is also known as treatment variable because I am treating it. I am changing, I am doing changing in my independent variable, whereas I am just observing my dependent variable. So remember, dependent variable is also known as observing variables, whereas independent variable is known as treatment variable. So for this question, here option B is the right answer. So that's it, and thank you for watching this lecture. And if you have any questions, any doubt, please let me know in the comment section.